Hello, welcome to our Instagram. Today we will show 3 different accounts in our group. April, Maggie and Ash. All those accounts upload content about daily life as real personal accounts and interact with followers.
The feature of April's Instagram includes targeting a Chinese friend, sharing daily foods, and highly reply to comments. Hey Brian, do you know anything about Provide behind the scenes pass?
What?
Well, come on, that's a good one. April provide her something to her Instagram that her followers cannot get from any else. Well, this is a reason to take a look.
Yeah. And most of her followers have a unique emotion about Chinese food, so she will send a lot of pictures about traditional Chinese food in special Chinese festival, which can satisfy the needs of her followers and herself.
From this picture, we can see 3 levels of literacy very clearly, including content literacy, media grammar literacy,
and the medium literacy.
Yes, April expands the meaning of a picture so that the followers could understand what she wants to explain. At the same time, the feature is suitable. Moreover, she uploads her recent emotion because she understands that the impact of her social media is to build up the intimate relationship with her friends.
Well, similar but different, Maggie's Instagram is responding to her personal life, and her content mainly based on the travel photos and food photos within this year in Europe, and pursuing the quality of photos and the continuous communication with her followers. And it seems that she established a successful community about trip and photograph skills with her followers, and which is positive for the communication with them. So, say something about your success in Instagram.
Well, actually, I really focus on the quality of my picture. I always control the color scheme. Now, I want to recommend an application to you named Snapseed. It's really useful for my pictures. And also, my Instagram always comes with the hashtag because I want to attract people who are interested in same topic with me. So if I'm traveling in some place, I will use the hashtag in the location. And when it comes to Ash, the situation is different.
We can only find 2 photos in his Instagram in those long time period, because he just wants to be an audience or a follower in Instagram and looking at others' life, but seldom show his life in Instagram. And no hashtag, and no topics, and even no reaction with his followers. So, as a result, he can only get limited following and likes. Finally, in conclusion, due to the different strategies and preparation in Instagram, all those 3 accounts receive different situation and success.
And if you want to be success in Instagram, please learn something from this.
Hi, this is Ash. Now I'm going to introduce you 3 personal brands of our group presented on WeChat platform and have an evaluation and comparison for each of them. First of all, WeChat is one of the most popular social media platforms in China. Such a powerful social media has made it connected closer than any others for most Chinese people. And it is a private social media platform, which means most individual content published on WeChat cannot be searched with any search engines. It is more about the dark social media. Ash Wang, who is me myself, is the best example. Considering brand prism, the primary relationships on WeChat are families and colleagues of mine. Cautious about these people's reflections, I'm always trying to put up a positive personality using active and artistic physical images. Obviously, it is open boundary management behaviors for me on WeChat, which means I open my profiles and contents to all personal and professional contexts. Several strategies have been used to be engaged with my audience. First strategy, providing unique values. For private accounts on WeChat, contents are generally limited to short sentences combined with pictures. The first priority for me is to show my audience inspiring content. This series of photos display scenes of people at different ages being touched by the history remains. It was an educational and meaningful theme and built up my personal brands to some extent. Second strategy, choosing a right time to publish. Look at the well-organized time. It was the final summer vacation for most of my schoolmates, and 11:39 was exactly the time when everybody got high. Therefore, it was exciting and has got more attention as I expect. Compared with last strategy, this one is simpler as well as easier to get reaction. Content makes up core attractions, but these strategies are best supports. There were more than 100 people like this. Third strategy, enforcing connection. As shown on pictures, I have used some romantic sad words to explain these photos. Under graduation, this content successfully encouraged and enforced the connections between my university classmates. Also, this strategy can be used on my colleagues. Not only the connection itself has been revealed, but also it has showed an active attitude of mine and suggested a deep and helpful social network. Having the knowledge of Ash's strategies on his WeChat, let's take a break and see what is different about his colleagues on WeChat. After a short break, let's talk about April and Maggie, two of my lovely colleagues, who have also built their personal brands on WeChat. Firstly, related to her brand prism that April has described before, she has utilized some strategies on WeChat as well. Strategy providing unique value. The only one same strategy she has used with me, but she has done it better as a behind the same path provided, which is given something the audience literally cannot get anywhere else. In addition, some extra strategies from best practice on Instagram have been used. For instance, keep positive consistency in images and captions. She managed to make her photos even more good-looking with Photoshop software. As for Maggie, she has also provided a behind-the-scenes pass to give her Chinese followers some tourist photos on WeChat. Besides, WeChat public account is another field she has worked on, which is more like a blog rather than Twitter. Her blog topics include film, game, and performance art, having 552 followers on WeChat platform. Because the public account has a strong reflection of personal taste and opinion, the content she has published are more about social media optimization. To build a successful community, the pillar content of hers is typically educational content. Here are some examples.
The first part is making it playful. You can see the picture on the left. The content is, it is unexpected that the first thing I did in the church is taking an exam rather than praying. It is really an interesting thing to share, and it could attract others' attention.
This is April's Weibo account, and she has been added to an online show called Idol Producer. She liked these two participants, Wang and Cai Shikun. They are so handsome. In order to join activities related to this show, she has built this account without adding any friends and classmates. The name of this account was Zhou Chen Hanlou, which borrowed from her other social account's name. April's audience boundary management behavior helped her express opinions more free.
Although April only had 70 followers in Weibo, her content always gets more than 50 likes. Her most popular content gets more than 800 likes and 150 comments. The secret behind it is to join the social community.
In order to interact and share information with people having same interests, April has joined the social community called Yikun. When she joined this community 1 month ago, it only has 19,000 members, but now it has 49,000 members. In this community, old people like Cai Shikun and Wang. They give nicknames to these two idols, and they share images, videos, and novels about these two idols. If someone attacked them or shared negative information, he would be prohibited from sharing any messages by the manager of this community. This community has 6 managers, and everyone has different responsibilities. When April posts any content, she would firstly enter the social community, add hashtag, choose images, and then type the text. On the other hand, Ash used hashtag rather than enjoyed social community to increase exposure of his content.
In this article, he translated the introduction of new rules from other language, giving followers personal utility inputs.
Compare with April and Ash, who built weak tie in Weibo. Maggie used it as a tool to communicate with her friends. She always posts her daily life and add photos with friends.
In this section, we will give you recommendations to improve your business depending on the characteristics of different platforms. Let's start from Weibo, because it is convenient to build a social community in Weibo. Creating a high-quality social community is a good strategy to engage customers with brand. In this community, customers can get entertainment, seek for information about this brand, and get in touch with people who have shared interests. It's also a good place for companies to fund their shortages and recover customers. Secondly, companies could motivate customers and celebrities to share brand selfie. This would extend the brand territory and increase public's awareness about this brand. From April's experience, after she shared a picture about her 2 idols in Weibo, her followers get interested in her idols and talked with her several times in terms of these idols. In addition, this would also disclose the secret life of brand. Thirdly, companies should choose a suitable time zone to tweet. By analyzing the behavior of target customer, companies could optimize time to post content and reach more customers. Now, let's move to WeChat. We will give recommendations for public account. First of all, public account should provide unique value. According to Maggie's experience, the articles that gives an introduction about Cantonese has more viewers compared with articles talking about her daily life. Furthermore, catching up with tendency and making it playful could increase viewers' engagement. Thirdly, interacting with customers and replying their comments could build a closer relationship with your customers. The last platform is Instagram. Companies should pay attention to hashtag and utilize the hashtag to increase its exposure. Comparing these 2 images, although they are related to food, the likes of image having hashtag is more than those of image without hashtag. Secondly, companies should share a consistent brand culture. According to Maggie's experience, choosing a theme, travel life, and sharing the travel moment from time to time help create a consistent brand culture. Finally, understanding the media literacy, increasing the quality of content could lead to a successful company account.